Trump just had the best week ever. Therefore, if he had the best week ever, that means we had the best week ever. MAGA, baby. This is MAGA country now. What's going on, America? Welcome to Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. Before we get into this video, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel, just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble in the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well. Now, with no further ado,
welcome to my party, we're just getting started.
What's up, America? This is Kev from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense, y'all. And it's not surprising that the fake news have tried everything they can this week to smear Trump's, success, because when you've been doing this all of this time and you've been saying it's gloom and doom, and it appears that everything that's happening ends up turning out great, you're on autopilot. You got to continue to just try to do it. I mean, it's hard to course correct after you've invested so much into trying to make Trump look bad, and everything he's going to do is going to turn to complete dust. That's right, man. Gloom and doom. All of that. However, all of that mess been flipped over on his head. And so I'm thinking, if the right people out there who might have Trump derangement syndrome or are indifferent would really take a second to see all of the wonderful things that the Trump administration is doing, they might just change their mind. It might be a cure for their TDS. If we can inject a little bit of this success into their veins, maybe we can cure a couple people. So let's do that. Starting off with what? This week Trump did what? Trump had the nerve to not only destroy the nuclear facilities in Iran, which he'd been saying forever they can't have a nuclear weapon, but afterwards, he was able to broker a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. Of course, though, the media would rather see them fight. The media would rather Trump not have succeeded in, getting rid of that glooming threat hanging over everybody's head. Like, what happens if Iran gets a nuclear weapon? So he gets rid of that threat, then brings a cease agreement to both of those countries. And then when they broke it and the media celebrated prematurely, what did he do? Called them up and said, knock it off. And they knocked it off. So that right there, wonderful win. But the media thinks it's, it's all right and stuff. So maybe we can impress them with this. Number 2, the Supreme Court smacked down all of these bootleg judges that are really activists, and they're just doing all these injunctions to stop Trump from, going forth with his agenda. Well, the Supreme Court smacked it down. Said no more of that nonsense, okay? Stay in your lane. And I know the left is real mad because that was their last resort. Yeah, they was like, well, the Dems are out of power. The deep state's on the run. We just going to use these activist judges. And the Supreme Court came through and finally did something right, including Amy Comey Barrett or whatever her name is for once. What else? Number 3, Trump secured 5% GDP expense spending from NATO. Now, we know NATO is, they've been sucking off the teat of America and trying to shaft us when it comes down to paying their fair share. But Trump goes over there after solving all these other issues, and he gets them to all commit to 5% GDP. So now, we got billions of dollars coming in. That's what a real leader's supposed to do. I mean, he's knocking it out the park. And of course, we got a couple, countries out there, I think Spain wants to hold out, but he already giving them the warning. He said, look, if y'all don't want to do that, we'll get it somewhere else. We'll get it through tariffs or something like that. One way or another, you got to pay your fair share. Number 4, Trump had the nerve to negotiate Rwanda and the Congo to come together and have a ceasefire. Now, how you like that? They've been fighting for like 30 years. And Trump done brought the Congo and Rwanda together for a ceasefire. Along with, of course, setting us up for, get a little couple minerals out of those areas because they're rich with minerals. We don't want China to take advantage of that and go in there and be, profiting off of that. We might as well do it. And in the meanwhile, make it so that these people in both of these countries will grow economically along with us. That's a deal maker, man. We're winning. We're winning. That's number 4. Give me 5. Can I get 5? Let's go for 5. Number 5. Trump got permission from SCOTUS to send illegal immigrants to third-party countries. That's right, man. No more holding us up talking about, well, yeah, they got to send them back to their own country. Oh, wait, you're doing that? No, well, then you got to send them to another country. Wait, no, you can't send them there. You got to send them. No more of these judges stepping in, trying to dictate what we have to do, telling us to turn planes around in midair and stupid stuff like that. So another win. And you know, the left is panicking. Yeah, man, along with their loss, too, because remember, guys, now they got to explain why they got a full-blown communist up there winning the Democrat primary in New York. You know, full-blown socialists, communists. Yeah, they got to explain that, too. Yeah, so what else was number 6? NASDAQ done crashed, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Nah, man, that bad boy is hitting an all-time high. And, of course, the gloom and doomsayers were saying that well, Trump's going to tank the economy with all of these tariffs, and the stock market's going to crash and all of that stuff. And we're reaching, record highs. What's up with that? Number 7, the China deal has been pretty much solidified. I think they might be signing very soon. And remember, though, they were saying that China would never come to the table and all of this stuff. And now it looks like we're about to sign that deal with China. Yeah, man. Woo, things are cooking. They're cooking with grease. Let's go to number 8. Bobby Kennedy done came through. And now all of these different food organizations are removing all of these deadly poisonous dyes from their food, because we're trying to make America healthy again, too. Might as well. That's a part of making America great. You don't want to have a great country with everybody prospering, but unfortunately they got sugar diabetes. Every once in a while got to get a foot amputated. You don't want that. Yeah, we want to be a healthy nation along with being a prosperous nation. The experts admit total defeat over Trump's tariffs that they swore up and down would never work. Never work. Now they're starting to go with them. Maybe they're not that bad, but we don't want to say they're good, but they're not bad either. See, that's the problem. When you reflexively just say anything that Trump is trying to do or is doing, you don't even say, let's give it time. You say, this is what's going to happen. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. And when it doesn't, now you got to come back and try to make it seem like, oh, well, you know what? Your expertise wasn't too far off. And my thought is, wow, all of this stuff we're just going over right now, folks said all of these things were going to be horrible, and they all turned out great. I mean, look at the Iran attack on their nuclear facility. We have folks on the right swearing up and down, he shouldn't have did this, he betrayed his base, and he's going to lead us into World War III, and the Jews are the ones that's calling the shots. And Trump did this, pulled it off beautifully, and got us out of there. Not only got us out of there with no repercussions whatsoever. In fact, he even brought some ceasefire to the two folks that were fighting. And yet, we're all the people that's swooping down. Trump betrayed us. He don't know what he's doing. His instincts has been dead on. But let's go ahead. Let's continue. What else has he done? Social Security handouts have seen the lowest payout ever, because we're getting rid of all of the folks who are either dead or, are really healthy enough to work and things like that. So we're saving money. We're using that money to go towards people who actually deserve it and requires it and all of that stuff. All right. So those done got in there and cut some stuff. And now we're already saving money, because we're not just paying out Social Security for guys to just sit around playing games all day with the beer belly and living off of everybody else's tax dollars. Beautifully done. And of course, coming down the stretch, the DEI president of the University of Virginia just resigned, y'all. Yeah, man, resigned because of the pressure from the Trump administration. Because, we're trying to kill that DEI mess. Yeah, DEI is on the run. We got all of this stuff on the run. And guess what? We having fun. Yeah, man. So it's been a great week. And I hope that we keep it up. All the folks over in NATO was so happy and talking about how great Trump is and the things that he's done. I think they might even call him daddy and stuff like that. I don't know. But we'll see. But let's keep it going, y'all. That's right, man. Having a great time on this MAGA train, ain't we? It's a celebration. So God bless y'all. God bless America. Don't forget, check me out during the weekdays where I'm live streaming when you can catch me, because, I've been working crazy. On your way out, make sure you hit the like button. Share my videos with anybody you think might benefit off of them, or who are wanting to hear what's going on in MAGA country now. And also, if you want to support the channel, you can do it through my Cash App, my PayPal link, or, whenever you catch me live, you can also participate in the Super Chat and check out Kevin's Corner Store. And other than that, y'all, let's just keep this thing going, y'all. I love winning. All we do is win, win. God bless you.